Hey racing fans, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me today on my quest to win a daily race in GT7. This is day number 14. This is my second race on this day. I qualified with a 220 and somebody ahead of me, way ahead of me, has a 217. So this is great because I'm just trying to do my best. And even though I know that people have a 217, 218, 219, you race because you're looking for the unpredictability of it. That's what I love about these daily races compared to going against the AI. So on lap one, as we're coming, as we're coming into Lacombe here, I got turned around by a guy, and I will take the blame for that. So rightly so, I dropped down from 7th to 8th, no problem, no changes other than on lap 2, coming into the same section again, and the guy in front of me wiped out, so I inherited that spot. So that's great. That's one of the great things about just sticking with it, sticking to your race. It's a lot easier in a race that has low laps compared to one of the higher laps. It's easy to pull the pin and just get out of it. But when you pull the pin, it lowers your driver rating. So you don't want that. Actually, your sportsmanship is what it lowers. So you don't want that. And again, we can see a guy in front of me wiped out there. So that's 2 spots that I've gained just by maybe not necessarily keeping up pressure, but just by staying in the race. So you want that sportsmanship to stay high. And now we go to lap number 3, and we're coming down to Brussels here, and I've got Jose de Mello behind me, driver from Brazil, trying to put some pressure on me. And I've decided at this point that I'm not really going to try to fight in too much. He did come up aggressively, bump me, and I've been in some of these races a long time ago where you don't know who you're dealing with, and sometimes it seems like people are just working together, and if they're trying to just get me off the track in any way they can, then what's the use of me fighting with them? I'll just get out of their way, and he can go ahead, and you know what, if he wants that 5th spot that badly, then he can have it. And I'm just going to try to stay as close to him as possible, but that's not a good job right there. Went too deep into the turn, caused me to lose some time, and now I'm 1.5 seconds behind him. So we just keep on driving on, and we'll see what happens later on in the race. So now on the 5th lap here, look at that yellow flag, because who is it? None other than Jose de Mello. Yep, karma caught up to him, so he's out of there. I pass him. Great. I'm only about 5 seconds behind a fourth place spot. I'm going to do my best around Blanchiment, coming down to the chicane, and this is an area where in previous races I've undone myself. Doing a good job here, keeping the driving technique proper, using up the curbs, keeping it straight, and I'm going to coast to a 5th spot. So maybe not my highest finish, but I love the fact that I was able to stay pretty consistent in this race. Moved up 2 spots just by keeping up my driving technique. And yeah, and you know, the more of these races that I do, I just hope to keep all those standards. Driver rating goes up and the sportsmanship goes up, so that's great. So I'm hoping that if you are thinking about doing one of these daily races, you just see by my progress that slowly but surely the technique is coming along. And at this point, because I've been keeping my racing journal up, I put about 9 hours, including practicing and actual driving time on this track in the daily races. If you have any comments or questions, let me know in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and please get some racing in. Cheers.